Temple Basketball, Above the Rim, is brought to you by the Philadelphia Federal Credit Union, the official credit union of Temple University.
Previously on Temple Basketball, Above the Rim, the Owls closed out its non-conference regular season with a win against Maryland. From there, it was all A-10 for the Cherry and White, as Temple began play in a conference that's as deep as it's been in years. It's February in North Philadelphia. If there are two things Temple fans can be sure of in February, it's snow on the ground and the Owls playing their best basketball this time of year. The snow part may not have come true this mild winter, but the Temple basketball team has been heating up, much like the weather. The Owls wake up Wednesday morning in first place in the Atlantic 10 for the first time this season. And entering their game against George Washington, Temple is 17-5 overall and 6-2 in the A-10.
Tonight from the Liacouras Center, Temple takes on the Colonials of George Washington University. The Owls control the opening tip underway. Into the front court with it is Brian Bynes. 8 on the shot clock. Bynes between the circles will put up a three, and it's good. Brian Bynes, first three-pointer for either team. Taylor into the front court. GW's feeling it. Here's a deep three, rattles down by Lasan Chroma.
Much to the surprise of nearly everyone in the Liacouras Center, the 8-15 Colonials took the early lead and built it as the game went on. The Owls found themselves down 41-29 at the half.
Taylor now comes between the circles, pulls up a little lob alley-oop to Pelham for the slam dunk. 55-43 GW. GW maintains possession. Chroma drives, lays it up and in. The Owls keep it alive. Here's Lee down low, up with the shot. He made it.
Though Temple would begin to chip away in the second half, GW still held on to a 10-point lead with 5 minutes to play. In a game where George Washington led nearly wire to wire, a veteran team like Temple, in a game they have to have, simply find a way to make a run.
23 on the shot clock. Wyatt, stagger dribble in the lane, up with the shot, yes, and he's fouled. Moore starts into the lane. Moore kicks to DeLeo, fires up a three, it's good. TJ DeLeo with a big three. 4-point game with 4:05 left. How about TJ? The Owls have to protect the ball. They get it to Moore. Three for the lead, got it. Oh, wow. What a comeback! Just topped off by Ramone Moore. Temple comes from 15 down in the second half.
The big comeback win extends the streak to 7 games. But the A-10 matchup everyone is looking forward to takes place just 72 hours from now against the Xavier Musketeers. Temple may get to savor its win against GW, but only until Friday afternoon, when they gather in their new film room and turn all attention to the X.
Got to take care of the ball. And Coach just said it, turnovers, bad shots, missed shots, they're going to push it down our throat. Their game plan was push the ball down the court, catch those guys on their heels, keep the defense on their heels, beat Temple in transition. They're 1-on-5 here, and they got one guy that beats us back. 1-on-5. They're trying to get it up and down the court, attack the basket, find their shooters, so we got to make sure we limit penetration, contain the dribblers, keep guys in front nice and low, ready to contest. We got to make sure we're communicating extremely well in transition, find their shooters. No open shots for Holloway, for Lyons, Redford in particular.
They're one of the best teams in the league. They're still one of the most talented teams in the league. Probably a pro guard and 2 Holloway. who can really score the ball, and Mark Lyons, who can shoot it, can drive it, pass it off, and they have a legitimate 7-footer inside, which they can get the ball into.
I think their depth is outstanding. I think their talent level is terrific. I think they're extremely well coached. I think every aspect of the game we needed to pay attention to. Certainly trying to limit Freeze as best we could, trying to limit Holloway and Lyons as well as best we could.
Xavier, I mean, they're always one of the best teams in our league, and they're well coached, and they got a lot of good players. So, I mean, you can make a statement around the country by beating Xavier, and you can make a statement in the league by beating Xavier. So, I mean, it's a game that you want to win.
Saturday night looks a little different in the Liacouras Center. It looks like a whiteout. Members of Temple's Student Section and Alumni Association organized the giveaway of 8,000 white shirts and rally towels to dress the sold-out home of the Owls into an intimidating national stage for the Road Warrior Musketeers. A 9 p.m. tip-off on ESPN is the chance to show the whole country that the Liacouras Center is one of the toughest places to play in college basketball.
Well, first place on the line tonight in the Atlantic 10 standings is the Temple Owls. Get ready to take on the Xavier Musketeers at the sold-out Liacouras Center. We're underway with the opening tip controlled by the Owls. And here's Juan Fernandez, picked up by Redford. Let's see if he tries to break down Redford. Here's a jump shot from the elbow. It's hit by Fernandez. Here's Taylor, top of the circle. Hands off the line. Takes Wyatt down low on a block coming off the weak side by Relier Hollis Jefferson. They overplay him to his right, and Wyatt steals the ball. Wyatt's got a 2-on-3 break with Moore. Drive, shoots, and it's good. And they count it. And he'll get an and one. Now the Lions puts it on the floor. Penetration, double teamed by Wyatt and Hollis Jefferson. Here's the steal. Moore's got it. Holloway's back. So's TJ. The layup by DeLeo is good. TJ DeLeo off the assist from Ramone Moore. 13-5 Temple. Now he starts to back in on Freeze. Kicks back to Ramone. Little two-man game. He'll go for the jumper. Three-pointer good. Nothing but net for Mr. Moore. Kicks to Moore. Moore in the corner. A three-ball is good. They all collapsed on Wyatt, and Moore was left alone. He's got 8. 24-7 Temple. There's Fernandez. They blast out the double team. Now he takes it, left foul line extended, up with the runner. It's good as Davis fell down. He nearly broke his ankle trying to guard Juan Fernandez. Halftime at the Liacouras Center. The whiteout crowd is on its feet. Owls lead 47-27 over Xavier.
Angela believed that with a little help, she could make her flower store succeed, even in a tough economy. We never doubted her for a minute. In good times and bad, count on Philadelphia Federal Credit Union. We're better, honest.
There's a place where basketball still means something, where the game is all that matters. In this place, we take care of our own, because we know we can't survive without each other. Here, work ethic has swagger. Here, reputation is earned, and false pretense has its throat cut. Under Armour, are you from here?
With Edgar's adjustable rate mortgage on the rise, he believed that finding the right lender could help him save extra money and provide for his family. We believed in Edgar. Philadelphia Federal Credit Union. We're better, honest.
Temple fans spent most of the first half on their feet. A 20-point lead at halftime and keeping Xavier's star player, Tu Holloway, in check has the fans clad in white feeling good about the outcome of this one.
Xavier's ball at half court as Lyons throws it into Tu Holloway. We're underway from the Liacouras Center. Here's a pass deflected by Fernandez, stolen. Moore's ahead of the pack, and a slam dunk. 19 for Ramone, 5 in a row, and the lead is 21 at 52-31 Temple. Kicks out TJ, open for a three, front of the iron, no good. And the loose rebound cleared by Xavier. Wells drives on Moore and dunks it.
As Xavier would work hard to get a large deficit smaller, the Owl with the answer is none other than Ramone Moore. who lives for the big games and the bigger moments.
Into the hands of Moore. Moore's looking to score. He's up with the 8-footer. It's good. Ramone Moore putting on a show tonight. He's got 26. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and Fran Duffy's Temple Owls have won their 8th straight game.
Yeah, I think as a coach, if you said to me, we're going to get that same fan support every game, I'd say it's unbelievable. And I know it's going to happen more against Xavier than it might against somebody else. But certainly that's, if you could get your fans, and especially the students, because I think they are so critical to how juiced our players get during the course of a game. It's really meaningful.
The crowd was terrific. The students were juiced up. That was a whiteout night, I think, and that propelled us to get an early lead. I mean, we shot the ball well. Just that we made shots like crazy early.
It was awesome. It was awesome. Everybody was talking about it after the game. It was the first time I've seen the Liacouras like that, and it was great. It felt like an NBA game, to be honest. Fans were awesome. They've been great all year long, every year since I've been here, and it's something I'm gonna miss whenever I'm out of here.
Temple has worked its new practice court into its day-to-day regimen. The court is one of the highlights of the newly renovated Pearson and McGonigle Halls. But the Owls' new facility is much more than just a place to practice. It features a new locker room, new film room, and new players' lounge. And the Temple players have plenty of things to enjoy about their new home.
Here we are, we at the new practice facility, so I'm gonna take you through a nice little tour. Over here we got the film room, got like a 100-seat film area for men's basketball, women's basketball, and we're just blessed to be put in a situation to have a film area where we can prepare for teams. Go through here, to the coach's office. Here we got the boss. Nice little.
So you're the host?
Yeah, I'm the host.
Well, let me try to plug in the first St. Joe Temple game and see how well you played in that game. How'd you do in that game?
See, I can't never catch a break. I'm gonna head out this way and go onto the court, where we get most of our work done, as you know. Right here, we got Mr. Donald and Mrs. Resnick. The court is named after them. They're great alumni who, had a lot to do with this great facility and, supporting us and, giving back to the Temple basketball program, and we appreciate it a lot. We're gonna head out here. We have the training room area. We got 4 tables. This is the taping area right here. Like I said, I'm in here, pretty much before and after practice. They call me old man or something like that. Here's our domain, locker room area. We spend most of the time, off the court. We got 3 nice couches, 2 nice tables, a nice TV for guys to sit and relax and enjoy their time while they're in here. We have a sound system control where it's the sound is controlled throughout the lounge area and the locker room area. The iPod deck is right here where you can put in your iPhone or your iPod, just to play music and things like that. Here's everyone's locker. You got the big T on the ground, standing for Temple, which means a lot. Everybody, like I said, everybody's locker's right here. Here's mine. As you can see, I got about 50 knee pads. We got the weight room right here. Like I said, you know, everything's not done. Have a, you know, a nice little view of the court, you know, while you're lifting. It's actually my first time in here. So, you know, I try to be in the weight room, you know, enough, you know. And the thing is that I'm skinny, so I need to gain weight, so. I think I showed you guys enough. You know, I've showed you, you know, the whole facility. Like I said, we're grateful, you know, to be in the situation we're in, but, you know, we're gonna get ourselves prepared for practice. So I'm gonna chuck my deuces up to you guys. See you another time.
The Owls use their new facility to prepare for their next home game against Duquesne. The contest against the Dukes is cause for celebration. It's Hooter the Owl's birthday, and many of his friends came to wish him well and watch the Owls try to extend their winning streak to 10 games.
Temple basketball about ready to tip off here against the Duquesne Dukes. Here's Fernandez trying another three, and he makes it. A little shake and bake move by Juan Fernandez. Behind his back in half court. Fernandez on the dribble to Wyatt. Open three from the right. Good! Khalif Wyatt. Moore between the circles. Ramone to Fernandez. Another three. He's got it. That's 6. 22 for Fernandez. Final at the Liacouras Center. Temple 78 and Duquesne 59.
All the way to me, Pep. Get set, get set. Come set it, come set it. Here you go. Set him up. Wait.
Fieldhouse Sports Bar Center City is the official Game Watch headquarters of Temple Owls basketball. Stop in for specials during all Temple Owls basketball games.
When you combine a whole new look with over 40 years of experience, what do you get? Glanzman Subaru in Jenkintown. Now that we're totally remodeled, we're going even further to exceed your expectations. And with our no-pressure sales staff, free loaner cars, and extended service hours, every trip to Glanzman Subaru is made easy and convenient. So no matter what time the game is over, check us out at getsubaru.com. Buy smart, drive safe at Glanzman Subaru, Route 611, Jenkintown.
I love this town. I was born 2 blocks from here. I was raised here, and I went to school here. When I became a lawyer over 20 years ago, there was no doubt where I'd practice. I wanted to make a difference here. That's why I started My Philly Lawyer. I'm Dean Weitzman. If you're ever injured in an accident, I'll stand by you, I'll fight for you, and I'll get you the compensation you deserve. Go to myphillylawyer.com or call us at 215-227-2727 when winning matters most.
In the Paint is brought to you by My Philly Lawyer.
Let's go. Game speed. Hand off. Here you go. Set him up. Wait. Go get him. Now go get a hard screen, Jim. Shot. Good job, White.
He's got you isolated top of the key. Had to go back. Yeah. Now, if you do get stuck with him, give him a step, make sure you can contest, try to keep him out of lane, get nice and big and long.
Up. Good job, Ra. Trace it, Ra. Don't want to give up any open shots. Jimmy, he goes by you, right? So we're playing 5-on-4. You got pass here, he's got shot, got extra pass there, we got shot. Yeah, don't get rushed. Take your time. Up, Jim. Again, Jim. Good job, Jimmy. Great job, Jim. Get to the glass, Nick. Get to the glass. On shots, get to the glass. Will, perfect job that time. Just lock on his arm right here. Or just chase him. You don't get screened. You're easy. You're right there in the neighborhood when he catches. But just know he'll come off looking to score the basketball. He'll be like a 2-3. He's like a wing. I like it. You and Pep are just gonna fly down to the baseline. You're gonna swing here to Jimmy. He's gonna lift. Pep, you're gonna set a screen for him. You're gonna come off. You're looking to curl it. You're looking for a shot here. Then go get Pep. Pep, you're going to come off here. So you got shooters back off both wings. If we don't have anything initially, then we're just going to go out and play. Let's go through motion. We'll get into our ball screen action.
In the Paint has been brought to you by My Philly Lawyer.
Temple is gearing up for a rematch with city rival LaSalle. The Owls are winners of 10 straight, have sole possession of first place in the A10, and now find themselves nationally ranked at number 22 in the Associated Press Top 25 poll. Wednesday night's matchup is on the campus of LaSalle University.
Tonight, Temple visits LaSalle University and the Explorers here at Tom Gold Arena. Here is a good look and a slam dunk by Terrell Wright. Here's Michael Urich along the right baseline. Puts it on the floor. Reverse slam dunk by the big guy. And he's got 8 points with authority. So LaSalle by a point. Temple the ball. Left wing corner. Wyatt for a 3-ball. It's good. Khalif Wyatt. Here's Dorn. Here's a steal. Wyatt goes streaking to the bucket and dunks it. 5 straight points for Khalif Wyatt, who stepped it up here. To Brown to Wyatt. Wyatt, a deep NBA 3. It's good. How about this guy? 20 points for Wyatt. Wyatt drives, shoots, and scores. He scored 10 straight. And it's 59-50 Temple. 1:33 left. Top of the circle. Pettis will try a 3, and it's good. Oh, we're tied at 71. Do you believe that? An 8-0 run. Here's Wyatt, 4 seconds. He's out beyond half court. 2 seconds, 1 second. Wyatt, and he doesn't get the shot off. And we are going overtime here at the Gola Arena. Overtime is underway. Here's Wyatt to Moore on the left wing. Moore pulls up, equalizing 3. Yes! Ramone Moore answers. Less than a minute to play. Pettis on the right wing. Drives baseline. The runner is good by Pettis. So Temple with a 10-game win streak and a number 22 ranking on the line here at the Gola Arena. LaSalle down a point with the ball. 80-79 Temple. With 8, 7, 6. Pettis for a 3. No good. Rebound. DJ Robinson over the corner. Mills for 3. No good. Temple holds on and wins 80-79. Wow. Climbing every possible obstacle. The Above the Rim top play is brought to you by Kelly Sports. Crosses over, top of the circle to Wyatt on the left wing. Wyatt goes base in the lane. Hollis Jefferson with a slam dunk, and Wyatt gets the assist. The Above the Rim top play has been brought to you by Kelly Sports.
Now starting for VW of Langhorne, the all-new 2012 Passat. Be the first to test drive the all-new midsize 2012 Passat at VW of Langhorne. The most class in its class with dual-zone auto climate control and Bluetooth standard. The power of German engineering and up to 43 miles to the gallon. VW of Langhorne on Business Route 1. Go a few extra yards and save a lot. Run, don't walk to Kelly Sports to score big this season. Opening day is about to kick off, and our selection is a big hit. Our prices are too good to pass up, so get to Kelly Sports and check us out. We have all the latest styles from Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour. We can even customize them to fit your team's needs. Kelly Sports is ranked as a top 10 dealer in the nation by Sporting Goods Dealer Magazine. Located at Route 202 and Matlack Street in Westchester.
What's better than a pre-owned Toyota? A certified pre-owned Toyota. And at Team Toyota, you won't have any trouble spotting the difference. Browse our inventory of over 200 certified vehicles. Get financing as low as 2.9% for 60 months, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, our 3-day, 300-mile money-back guarantee, 2 years of complimentary maintenance, and more. At Team Toyota, you'll never get used, but you will get a great certified pre-owned. Stop in today and you'll be singing, Team Toyota, I'm part of the team.
It's been yet another memorable season on North Broad. The Owls have collected more than 20 regular season wins for the 5th straight year and a national ranking for the 3rd straight season. With 2 games to go, it's all about focus for the team preparing for another deep postseason run.
If you said our goals are, we want to be the best team we can be, get the best record we can in the Atlantic 10, we'd like to get a bye for the Atlantic 10 tournament. We'd like to win the Atlantic 10 tournament, and when we get into the NCAA tournament, if that's because we've won our league, then we set a whole new set of goals. So now here's our first game. We got to play our best.
But we're definitely at a place where I don't know if many would imagine we would be giving the start of our year. I always believed that we could be really good. And only at the end of the season we'll be able to tell how good we were. You know, it doesn't mean anything if we end the season ranked and we lose in the tournament. Like, you know, that's something we want to do, especially for our seniors, is go really far this year.
Jared's family didn't have much money, but he believed with smart savings and the right plan, he could go to college. We helped him pass with flying colors. Philadelphia Federal Credit Union. Online at betterthanmybank.com.
I love this town. I was born 2 blocks from here. I was raised here, and I went to school here. When I became a lawyer over 20 years ago, there was no doubt where I'd practice. I wanted to make a difference here. That's why I started My Philly Lawyer. I'm Dean Weitzman. If you're ever injured in an accident, I'll stand by you, I'll fight for you, and I'll get you the compensation you deserve. Go to myphillylawyer.com or call us at 215-227-2727 when winning matters most.
There's a place where basketball still means something, where the game is all that matters. In this place, we take care of our own, because we know we can't survive without each other. Here, work ethic has swagger. Here, reputation is earned, and false pretense has its throat cut. Under Armour, are you from here?
Credit card debt could have gotten the best of Michael and Maria, but they believed they could pick themselves up and get back on track. So did we. In good times and bad, count on Philadelphia Federal Credit Union. Online at betterthanmybank.com.
Jefferson answers with his own slam dunk flush. Bynes drives on Lee. It's blocked. Temple gets it. Great block by Hollis Jefferson. Now he drives, penetrates up the shot. Blocked by Michael Eric. Wyatt, 3-on-2, pulls up from 10 feet and hit it.
Temple's play this season has put them in prime position to compete for the A10 championship in Atlantic City, New Jersey. College basketball is approaching March. March is a month-long celebration of the college game that engulfs basketball enthusiasts all across the country. For basketball lifers, this is why they're here. The highs of the game are the very reasons for existence. The lows remind of difficulties in life and how one always has something to aspire to, no matter how successful he might be. Whether for victory or defeat, when Temple players meet at the center of the court for the last time, as they do at the end of each game they play, they'll meet in celebration of another season at Temple University. They won't soon forget.
Temple basketball above the rim has been brought to you by the Philadelphia Federal Credit Union, the official credit union of Temple University.